Welcome to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number 259 in the incredible Mandela Effect voting video series. I have another Prince Mandela Effect for you. One of the biggest music-related Mandela Effects I've ever experienced over the last couple years was Let's Go Crazy, where in the beginning it says, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life." That's my memory, a lot of other people's memories, based on the voting on my video from September 2016. However, in this reality, it always says, we're gathered here today to get through this thing called life, which just sounds totally wrong to me. Anyhow, we have a brand new Mandela Effect for a Prince song. It's in When Doves Cry. I'm going to play you some examples here of how I remember it. So let's just get into this here.
Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied.
Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother.
Stop it!
'Cause she never satisfied. So why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Maybe I'm just like my mother. 'Cause she never satisfied.
Okay, so the part in question is, maybe I'm just like my mother. That's a cool little version right there. All right, let's see what Damien Rice remembers.
Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied, never satisfied.
Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother.
And I'll leave you here with Adam Lambert.
Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied.
Oh, no.
Why do we scream at each other?
Okay. All right, so here it is, everyone. Thumbs up if you remember Maybe I'm Just Like My Mother. However, if you remember it like this, go ahead and thumb the video down. Here we go. Always has been just like this in this reality.
Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. My mother, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Maybe I'm just like my mother.
So maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. If that's how you remember the song, go ahead and thumb us down. Many of you probably remember it that way. That's the way it's always been in this reality. Makes perfect sense that that's what it is. That's what you remember. Great. However, I don't remember that. These other people don't remember that. I'm sure a bunch of you don't remember it either. So we're going to go ahead and vote on this one. Official lyrics say, maybe you're just like my mother. So the official lyrics have it as your. I remember, maybe I'm just like my father. Too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. So that's about it for this voting video. It's been 5 days since I did a video. My work's been off the hook. 70 hours in the week. I'm working 20 days straight right now. I'm in the event business and it's just off the charts right now. Busy. So I'll bring you videos as I can. I've been cruising around the Bay Area. I want to mention a few more things here before I go. Cruising all around the Bay Area, San Jose, San Francisco, East Bay, Peninsula, San Bruno, over there by across from the San Francisco airport, the whole peninsula. I saw 6 different Shell gas stations after World Church, who's happens to be here on my channel page now. I just noticed that. World Church showed up here she did a Shell gas station video saying that since 1999, the Shell is just a clamshell logo. It doesn't say the word Shell on it anymore. Some still have it on the awning, over the pumps, the roof. However, for 19 years, it has never said the word SHELL. And so I was with some guys in their early 20s, so pretty much most of their life, it hasn't said the word Shell, but both of them clearly remembered it saying Shell. And so they were tripping off that. So we're cruising around and I'm like, hey, look at their Starbucks coffee. And oh my gosh, I'm getting a headache off Starbucks coffee. Crazy, crazy Starbucks coffee. So I'll link that video. If you don't know about that, it was always Starbucks. Now like 95% of the coffee shops say Starbucks coffee. It's just bizarre. It just looks crazy. So I'll link that. I'll link up the Let's Go Crazy video here if you haven't seen that one. Yeah, so that's about it. I found another guy at work who's experiencing the Mandela Effect. We were talking about Pennzoil. I brought up Pennzoil. I said, how do you spell Pennzoil? He says that he had just done an oil change like a few weeks ago, and he had the bottle at home, and he says Penzoil. And I said, well, you're going to go home tonight, and it's going to have two N's. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. It's always had two N's in this reality. You know, I try to get into this reality and other realities. It's a tough topic to bring up to people. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. They get mad. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. It's just a crazy thing. But one of the biggest things that happened in human history, I don't see how people can't be excited to talk about it. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. It's just incredible. And I can't stop thinking about it every day now for like 2.5 years. Oh my God, it's not going to go away. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. It's exciting. Don't turn towards the fear. It's not Satan. It's not demons at D-Wave computers. I know a lot of people think that's happening, and maybe it is, but I'm not of that opinion, and so I'm cool with it. But I feel like people who are of that opinion, they're like tripped out or they're pissed off and scared. I don't know. I'm not going down that road. I'm trying to do this video when I have time. Going back to 2012, I think this is a link to 2012. I've found some footage and I want to play it, but I just want to put together something good. So that'll be coming out. People were talking about this coming. They were mentioning the Mandela Effect coming. They didn't call it that, but what's happening? They talked about it. People were talking about it. I was talking about it because I was listening to other people, and I believe there was a coming shift in human consciousness coming. I was talking about that on YouTube in 2011. The videos are on my channel. So I knew something was coming. I didn't know it would be this, but I knew something was coming. So don't lean towards the fear. Incredible time. Incredible time. We're going through waves. It seems like we're kind of down, you know, on the low end of the curve here, and it seems like we're going to be having another wave of changes coming. They just come in waves. That's what I've noticed a lot. So lots of things going on, everyone. Stay positive. Go create the reality that you want. I'll talk to everyone soon.